Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Megan. I'm doing something a bit different today, so I'm just going to get into colors real quick and then we'll kind of go from there. Just to make it quick and easy. This is, I'm using Arteza. What is this? Deep Brown Metallic? Is that what it's called? Pearl Deep Brown. I was close. Pearl Deep Brown. Gorgeous color. And then I'm using Creative Inspirations Metallic Bronze. This is Nova Colors Blue Green. This is Phthalo Green, and I'm thinking I'm not sure what brand it is, but it is Phthalo Green. And then I have Creative Inspirations Pearl Essence. I get asked about this one quite a bit because I have it in several of my paintings, and when I do close-ups you can really see it shimmer. But I also use it in other colors if I want to make it kind of pearly or shimmery. And some people have asked if this is similar to, I think it's Liquitex makes the, what's it called? The something medium. I can't think of the name of it. I'll think about it when I stop filming. But anyway, this is actually an opaque paint, not a medium. So when I mix it to color with another color, it does tone down the color a little bit. It makes it a bit paler since it's an opaque white. But it's a bit stronger as far as how much of that shimmery color shows up in when I mix it as opposed to that iridescent medium. So it's not quite the same thing. It's really kind of its own thing. It's just really pretty, but it is an opaque white, not a transparent medium. And then I have this blue, kind of a robin's egg blue, and I think this is probably a craft paint. I'm not positive. I'm almost positive. How about that? I'm almost positive. Some of these were pre-mixed and may have silicone in them. The ones I mixed today, I just mixed with water and Flowtron. Not really looking for cells. If I get some and they work, great. If not, that's great too. I probably would prefer not to, actually, but I know I have at least one Arteza, and I don't think I've ever done a painting with Arteza that didn't have cells, so I'm guessing we will see some from that, unless, because my other paint, it's not another Arteza, maybe it won't. Anyway, anywho. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have these two colors. I'm going to start it about right here, and then I'm kind of going to swipe it with a business card back and forth to kind of get, you know, lines. And then I'm going to take my greens and blues and my white, and I'm going to pour them up here, and I'm going to use a comb and drag them into the metallic, or the pearl brown and the bronze. So, kind of see. And because I'm not wanting cells, I wasn't too concerned about how thick or thin my paint was, consistency-wise, because, you know, with cells, you want it has to be kind of in that window of the right consistency to be able to form cells and hold the cells, but since I don't want cells, or, you know, don't care if they show up, I wasn't real concerned when I mixed it. Ooh, I poured a little too much over the edge there. That's all right, I'll scoop it up. These colors are going to make gorgeous jewelry if, you know, I have a lot left. So I'm not, you know, super concerned with what's on the freezer paper there. I will be happy to scoop it up or peel it up once it's dry and make some jewelry with those metallics. Okay, I think I have plenty of paint. Probably have more than I need now that I'm looking at it. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of drag this through. Yeah. Kind of get some really stripes, but as you can see, kind of a mixture of the two colors. Yeah, that Arteza definitely had some silicone in it. Switch to a clean business card. There you go. I'm going to add just a hair bit of this brown, just right in here. Okay. And then I'll just go over it one more time. Pull that through so it's not down, go right up in there. Okay. And lots on that freezer paper for jewelry. I'll pick some up though and put on the side of the canvas. That business card isn't really doing much for the sides of the canvas. I will do that later. Oops. I need to fix this though. Pulled a little too much paint away right in there. There we go. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I want to go up a little bit higher, but I don't think so. I think I kind of like that. Let's start with blue. I love this blue-green. This is the Nova color blue-green. It's a really pretty color. Okay, so this phthalo green is a really pretty color too. To be careful how much I pour though. Actually, I might have to use a business card to get this to kind of go this way. So I want it to fill the canvas. Maybe I should have done that part first, because this part maybe would have been pretty if I tilted it. So I don't really want this part up here to be super sloppy. It's not really the word that I think I want to use, but I don't want busy. I don't want to be super busy. But I definitely need the paint to cover. Let's do a little bit in here. Just a little bit more. Add just a little bit more of this blue, and then I think I'm going to fill in with white. I wasn't sure I wanted to use much white, but now that I have it on there, I kind of like the white space. So I'm going to use it. I need a new stick. I did get a little bit of green in there, but that's okay. A little bit won't hurt it. Okay, a little bit right here. Okay. Now, oops, I got all my business cards there. Let me get another business card, and I'll just kind of gently go over it. Just, I don't really want to mess with it too much. I don't know that there's a way not to. Let's get right in here. I'm sure there's a way not to, but you know. Oh, that's not too bad. I gave some cells, which I didn't really necessarily want, but I'm surprised they're coming up. Let's make sure the canvas is covered, and then I think I'm going to add a hair bit more white. Just a little bit right in here. And then just a hair bit more phthalo green. Okay. Okay, that is good. Okay, now I have this comb. You can see it's thicker, larger spaced here, and then the thinner little pokey things. Do those have names? The pokey things on combs have names? Somebody's going to tell me. Hand is really red. So anyway, thinner and closer together, thicker and further apart. And I figure that's okay. It'll just make it more interesting. So let's start here. Just drag it through. See what we get. Ooh, I don't like that. It's bringing too much. I was hoping for just some bits to be dragged through. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go right here. Oops, forgot to wipe it off. Kind of drag it. Well, the paint is getting stuck between the tines. That I wasn't expecting at all. So let's kind of do this. Ah! I didn't wipe it off. Okay. My fault. I'm learning as I go, guys. This was kind of a new... Like I said, this is all new to me, technique-wise. Okay. So let's swipe up a bit. Don't want that blue quite that far down, I don't think. Alright, now what I think I'll do, second kind of, there you go, kind of bring it down with that. I'm going to do that right here too, kind of bring it down in. There we go, that's working. And I have some green on this card, so I'm going to go here, kind of bring it in right there, just a little bit. Now that I kind of like. Okay, so let me, and again I have some green on this one. Tap some of it off. I've made a mess now. Kind of go in right here. There we go. Alright, now, just one more little thing. Got my rag here. I'm going to wipe this off. Because now I don't like these marks, these comb marks, because the comb thing didn't quite work. Why is this pulling paint all the way down to the canvas? Must be bent. Let me get one more card here. If your card's a little faster than I thought, but so be it. Alright. Make sure this is kind of flat edge there. Okay. Actually, let's just do, let's go this way. One more this way. Let's kind of get rid of that weird mark there. Whoops. There we go. Just going to use this to add some color right here. Get the edges of my canvas. The back side of the business card does okay, getting paint on the canvas, but that shiny side did not. So lesson learned there. So I'm just going to go around this edge and this edge. I don't need to do that on camera, and make sure that the edges are all covered. And then we'll do some close-ups. Okay guys, I am actually quite crazy about this. I wish the colors were showing up a little bit more true to, let's see if I turn that light on. That's, it's a little bit better. But I guess you can see it a little better with that light off. There's a little bit more green in here. I'll try and maybe I can fix that a little bit during editing. I love, love, love this piece. Didn't happen the way I thought it would. And I made quite a mess since I had to kind of start over and rethink. But that's okay, because all in the name of art, right? And I got something that I really, really love. And this may be a resin piece because I'm not loving the little divots, the way it looks. There must have been silicone in that deep brown pearl. Cause that, but that's okay. I can use some resin and that'll all smooth out. That's looking really electric on camera. So anyway, I learned a little bit. I'm going to try this again, and maybe I'll even try to pull it down again. But obviously the comb is not going to work the way I thought it would or hoped it would. And I'm really excited about this, all of this bronze and that brown pearl, because I think it's going to make some really, really pretty jewelry. So none of that will go to waste. I know there are people sometimes who see this and think, oh, there's so much wasted paint, but none of that will go to waste, folks. It'll all be used for jewelry or maybe some mosaics or something. But anyway, interesting. If you've used a comb or something, I would love to hear how you did it. Maybe a pick. They have, well, that might be too far apart. If you have any thoughts or ideas on this technique or what you would have done, let me know in the description bar, because I want to give it another try, kind of the way I had in my head. But I am loving this the way it turned out, so absolutely no complaints here. And we will see you next time, guys. Happy pouring!